Okay, so if I ask you, what do you understand by the term sampling? Can anybody tell it to me? What you understand by the term sampling? Any idea, any guess?
Hello.
Hello, yeah, I can hear you.
Sampling, as I understand, sir, is like a representative of the whole population that we are going to study.
Mm-hmm. Yes, good.
And
why to do that? You have said that this is a collection of, you can say a population of the data, right? That we have gathered for our research. So why to do that? Means why to do the sampling? Any idea? Why not to do the research work whole on the data set itself?
because it is not possible to study each person or whole population, so it will be maybe too much time taking, and maybe there will be lots of difficulties, and I don't know. That is
Yes.
my take.
Thank you. I think G10, right? Okay. Okay. So Salma, you have any idea about this sampling? Not just from your means, this just in common sense. What do you understand by this term?
Yes, sir. We need to do sampling because our data sets are very huge.
Mm-hmm.
So from that, we need to take a few of the data as representatives of the set.
Mm-hmm.
So we can execute our process on those samples.
Okay. Okay, good. So, and then others who are present, can you share your views on this? Okay, no problem. So, as you have already used a term that is population, right? Just let me share the screen for you. Actually, why I have taken the class at this time, because I'll be on leave. So I think just to give you a brief idea about the sampling, because you are going to prepare a PPT on this topic. Right? It's a very simple topic, but the thing is that the different sampling techniques that you have to go through is very important. So sampling, I think you don't need further definition. Sample is a smaller collection of units from a population used to determine truth about that population. Then why sample? Because accuracy will be increased if you study those smaller units rather than going to that big data set, right? Then as I have said, that three factors that influence this sampling is the procedure by which you are going to do this sampling, then sample size, then participation. Okay. Now, from my point of view, you can also refer to this diagram. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Visible.
Yes. So look at this diagram. See, this is a Venn diagram, right? So there are three sets you can see. This is the target population, then the study population, then this is a sample. What you have means inferred from this diagram. Do you like to share your ideas regarding this diagram? यहाँ आपको three दिखाई दे रहा है, right? Three circles you can see here. One is target population, another is study population, then this small one is the sample. What does it mean? What we actually trying to mean for this diagram? Any idea? Is the diagram visible to you or not?
The target population is the complete data set that we take. Then from those we select only few on which we do our study. Then from that also we take samples to represent those. So the sample is the smallest entity.
Yeah, very good, Salma. So you have seen that this biggest cycle is the target population. As you have already gone through the preliminary portion of your research work, right? The literature review, and then the next part that you know that data pre-processing, where we try to select only the relevant data from the collected or gathered data, right? So what this target population means, that data that we have targeted means data that will be needed to conduct this research study. But out of the data, the actually what we will do, will just extract the relevant ones only for our current study, right? Because you know the noises may be there, outliers may be there. So we have done that data pre-processing part. There we have removed those noises, outliers, and then we come to this comparatively smaller set. Okay, so that is known as study population. So target population means what? That whole data we have gathered. We have not conducted the data pre-processing part. Remember, okay. After we have done this pre-processing, means noise removal, then outlier detection and removal, these things we will do. Then we'll select only the pre-processed or filtered data, and that will be our study population. Okay. Then out of that study population, we'll select only smaller, what I can say, population from that, right? That is known as sample. And the technique by which we are going to do that is known as sampling technique. Now, is it clear to everyone? समझ में आ गया सबको? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Very good. So now, what I have said that the way you are going to conduct this sampling is very important for you, because the definition part is already clear to you, right? Now, there are two approaches. Two approaches means two categories, I can say. We may divide this sampling techniques into. First one is probability-based techniques, and another one is non-probability-based technique. Okay. So probability-based techniques, from the term, it is very clear that we are going to use probability. You know about the probability, right? Yes or no? How we define probability? Probability. Salma, can you tell it to us how we define probability? I'm asking you because I know that you are from computer science. So that's why I'm asking you, but anyone can answer this.
The probability of those samples to appear, or
I'm just asking that what you understand by the term probability. Probability का मतलब क्या है? बस ये बता दीजिए आप लोग. Out of the total number of events, yeah, out of the total number of events, means exactly which is means what are those events that are favorable, or what I can say that those are the events which are going to happen out of the total number of events. In simple sentence, we can define probability like that, right? Okay. So now probability-based techniques, we have different subcategories, like you can see here, that systematic random sample, stratified random sample, multi-stage sample, multi-phase sample, then clustering-based sample. Okay, each of them I'll go through it. Means each of them with example, like systematic one, stratified. This is very important. What does it mean by stratified random sampling? How we conduct this? Then multi-stage sample, multi-phase sample, and cluster sample. But before that, as I have already told you that please go through them. If you prepare a PPT on them, then that will I'll check and I'll select the best one among you and I'll go for it. Okay. Then non-probability based techniques we have like convenience sample, purposive sample, and this third one is very important, that is quota based sampling techniques. ठीक है, तो आप लोग आज क्या करो, what you do today, you go through these different types. It's okay if you can understand some points, then obviously I am going to cover this in the coming classes. But today you please go through that. Okay, prepare the slides and send it to me before 4:50. Is it okay to everyone?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. कुछ समझ में नहीं है, that is also okay. I'll discuss each of them because this is a very, very important topic that we should not miss. Okay. So we are already in the third unit, so you don't need to worry about the time also. So please go through it properly, take time, prepare the slides and send it to me. So I'm not going to discuss any further topic now. And you please pass this message to your classmates also. Let me take that as